All right, we'll try to do this again. Um, there was a press conference by Sarah saying what was going on. Um, Everything is happening. The deep state is going down. There was a reporter that made a comment about it, but you'll be finding things out in, you know, a couple days. It's a good thing. I'm so happy. I'm speechless. I'm so happy. I I can't. Like I'm so happy because my son's future is not jeopardized by being in a position I had to go through, or any kid. I mean, a lot of kids were, and that's where it all comes from, and that's how all the corruption got by your big elite. They used the pedophile stuff and bribed all these people, and some of the people just wanted to because they're sick. But that's why everything got messed up, and that's why the pedophile stuff had to been blown wide open. But I know everything, like, and then everyone's trying to figure out the stuff like with Q and that, and it pisses me off because I can't say anything because I can tell if it's easy for me to figure it out for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the world was getting messed up. I mean, they were controlling the weather. That's why you see this 30-degree temperature change. And I'm a contractor, and it's, when that happens, the structure of the house expands and shrinks, and then everything opens up, moisture gets in, and you just got 1 degree off. You got problems because mold can start, and they're little spores that can do harm to you. And I've been seeing it in so many houses, so many houses. So if you see any black dots, I mean, there's the stuff called mold control, or there's kits at Home Depot that you can buy to test if you have kids, because I've been seeing a lot of it go, just a lot of it in every house. But what am I doing? Okay. But I've been exposing Lake County, Indiana. Everyone knows that. And everything I have said is happening, but I'm not being mentioned. The new um, stuff they just got brought to their attention. Mr. Abbott, the lead investigator. I tried reaching out. I tried calling Lake County detective. I talked to him that I recorded, that I put on here. I mean, I got all these over 300 fraudulent documents. I mean, and no one wants to do anything about it. Everyone messages me, yeah, privately, but um, you don't have to be scared. It's always hard for the first person, but if you just unite, then you can actually get stuff done. But uh, you know, everyone says it's messed up. Who cares? Well, not a good example for the younger generation. They had an agenda, and it started a long time ago with baby bloomers. Um, with it's in a book. I forgot what the name of the book was, but um, it's. I mean, they started with experiments on drugs, and then it was the work, and I don't know what they tried to do with me, but they messed up my like parents, and I seen that in other families, and then the millenniums are totally fucked. I mean, just messed up big time, and it's sad, but I hope we can or they can accomplish this because if they were having ships with tankers of mass weapons of destruction, and all the conspiracy theorists were right the whole time. I mean, Ted Gunderson with chemtrails were, found dead. I mean, Lincoln Park, Chester, and I forgot. Sings Black Hole Sun. They were trying to expose the pedophiles and were killed. And it's sickening that you try to expose it, and whistleblowers have such a hard time that they will get messed with. Well, my phone has issues. It burns up really fast. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. But I'm all over the place because I do everything by the heart. It all comes from the heart. I'm very spiritual. If I write, topics down on a piece of paper, I can become a news reporter. It's not that hard, but I just go with the flow. I mean, I became my own lawyer. I had 40 fake charges that I got down to 2. And if you look on the Lake County, Indiana warrants, there's 2. But the Indiana personal one, like the state of Indiana, there's none warrants for me. So tell me how biased that is. And they put that Councilman Jamal that I started talking to in jail because a family member made some allegations, and then 2 days later came out and said, she made them up. But yet Mr. Brown, which is hiding, but I got you on text in the group, wanted him to stay there. And I went off on Northwest Indiana Times. And I have all my intel was crucial. I mean, if you see on my Facebook page the intel post, it was a girl and her 3 lawyer friends that were in a big circle, the big circle that were not included, but she had a crush on me. So yeah, she told me in things that I probably shouldn't know of. And showed me screenshots of what the judge said and just crazy stuff. And I know how the whole county works. So thank you. I mean, they would watch me in boardrooms. So anybody knows why I did the Facebook Live videos with no shirt is because Mr. Steve Mullins didn't like it. And then they would joke around, have a nice fucking day. It was an inside joke with them. So I kept on saying it. So it was like an inside joke between me and Lake County Courthouse. It's pretty messed up that they would waste their tax money on that crap to watch me. I wasn't even looking good, I lost my 6-pack. lost, jeez, a lot of weight. And this Wi-Fi is killing my pinky, going numb, pissing blood, not eating, but it's all gonna be exposed. See, I have 4G LTE, and why is it so hard? Come on. But all this stuff that's gonna come out, they didn't want you to know right off the bat because you would probably freak out. You would literally freak out. Like, I wish I didn't know some of this stuff. That was my fault. That I do. But you know, it's just knowledge is power, and you could figure out everything. Before, I would question all sides and make my conclusion. Now I can just look at it and spot it instantly, because I'm on this different level that I can't explain. Like, this is happening in Terre Haute, and then a lawyer calls me from there. Same thing I was going through. This is the punk that made videos and that to discredit my name because I'm a target individual. My Ken Kniff, there's everything on there, and I have a warning shot. But I don't know if any of this is still going on because it's getting mirrored. I look on someone else's phone, and it's not the same as mine. And I like calling these punk ass bitches out. Oh, there's my information. Or my intel. See, I would know. I would be one step ahead of them. And then they tried to make a deal with me, but I wouldn't let Steve Mullins get away with it. So I flipped the script. She said, where's the better one? Yeah, she did me dirty, said bad things after. She probably found out that she had a big crush. Okay, here's what I heard in her meeting with all those judges. You would need to have an attorney to represent you in order for your cases listed to be dismissed, released, and that would happen. There are two, from the word on the street, that Steve Mullins and the Hobart Police Department are keeping wild tabs on you and following you. Cases listed to be dismissed, released, and that would happen. There are, oh man, I read that. Okay, here. Let's just get down to my two biggest cases right now, as well as your malpractice case with Dr. Khan. Yes, I'm getting screwed around a lot with doctors and that. So they put me on 12 different medications. They kept on stealing my medicine. So that's why I got off of it. And they're not too happy about that. And I take CBD oil. It does wonderful things. But she said she's gonna, okay. Oh, what was said, I found out they used one old cause number on all these fake charges. So someone who knows the judge said you could, in reality, sue the damn city because your rights have been infringed and denied. Meaning whoever has been tampering and doing these things have committed a crime against you, you the victim. So that being said, they will not give you a list of attorneys. See? And not only the whole city, Verizon, Chase, U-Haul, insurance companies, doctors, like so much. And that's why I think I'm being censored so hard. Because they don't want my information. So I need help. I have so much proof to back up the censoring and everything that's being said because I have old devices recorded and planted on stuff that I do. I mean, if that doesn't tell you something, then I don't know. But it's just, I mean,
No, it's alright. It's alright.
I mean, why would I have to? So, gotta check the time. 16. Dang.